Hello viewers, welcome to Forex Flow weekly analysis for October 21st to 25th. This is going to be a short video. As you know, I'm traveling and I'm just giving an update to my viewers on the weekly forecast for this week. If you had followed the forecast last week, I hope you had the opportunity to make about 400 pips of profit, and we'll talk about that in a minute. All the forecasts that were given were very accurate, and I hope the traders were able to take advantage. So let's start with the first pair. Here on the screen you can see EURUSD. Here we were saying that the price may struggle to break this 50-day EMA, and that's exactly what we have seen. Also, I was telling traders that if the price bounces again from this orange line, which was at 110, then enter into a buy trade, and then initially the target, if they see the price is breaking above this 50-day EMA with a strong green candle, then our target was initially the top of this rectangle, which was at 111 with extension to 111.50 or 111.75. And here exactly what we have seen from the bottom of this candle at 110. If you had taken the buy position, you had opportunity to make about 150 pips of profit. Now in the coming week, we know that there is a delay in the vote from Brexit. When the market opens on Monday morning, we will see exactly how the market reacts to this news. But for the technical indicators here, we know that this is a very bullish move. The price is going up here. We may see that this pair will open with the gap up, maybe around 112, and then it will go down to close the gap and then go up again. And please be careful with that. When the price opens with gap up, then you do not enter into a buy trade, rather wait for the gap to be closed. And then if the price goes up, our target for this week is going to be again 112 with extension to 112.25 or 112.50, and that's where you want to close your buy trade. For the traders who entered here around 110 or 110.50, they should be able to take their profit at 112 or 112.50. And by that time, I think the RSI is very high. Right now it's close to 80, and if the price reaches 112, 112.25, you will see that the RSI is above 80, and that's where you'll close your buy trades and enter into a sell trade. And our target would be again a pullback. Let me draw a Fibonacci here to see where our price target would be. So let's say the price goes to the top of this rectangle or the previous resistance area and then pull back. Then our initial target would be at the top of this rectangle area, which is currently at 111 to 111.25. So this is exactly if the price goes up here to 112, 112.25 with extension to 112.50, where you see the sign of exhaustion and the price is now heading backward, then you will close your buy trades, enter into a sell trade, and we'll see a pullback initially to 111.75 with the extension to 111.25. That's where we'll be looking forward to close our sell positions. So that's for the EURUSD. Let me move on to USDCAD. Here we were saying that the price had dipped down here. The last week Friday's candle was closed around this area, which was at 131.96. And then I was telling traders that do not enter into a sell trade, rather wait for the price to go up and test this 50-day EMA and then take another sell position. And that's exactly what happened here. The price went up here on Monday, and this was your opportunity to enter into a sell trade. We have seen this red candle again, which was the sign that the price is now heading downward, and our initial target was this orange line, which was at 131.50 with extension to 131, and we have seen that the price went down to almost 131.17. So this trend is still valid. It will continue to go down, and in the coming week we'll see if the price goes up a little bit here to this orange line, which is at 131.50, and you see the price is rejected again, then you will see the next leg down to 130, and that's where we'll close our initial sell trades, where the traders were advised to enter into a sell trade, and from there your profit target should be about 200 pips. So that's for the USD CAD. Now looking at the Australian dollar, here my forecast was that if the price is not able to break this 50-day EMA, then it may dip down, and you will see if the price bounces from this orange line. That was the forecast last week. If the price bounces from this orange line, then enter into a buy trade. And this time our expectation was that the price would go up to the top of this candle here, and then also we were looking forward to close our buy trades at 61.8% retracement. So that's exactly what we have seen. The price went down here, bounced from this orange line, and then it headed upward. And currently the traders who follow the forecast, they should be having 100 pips of profit in their account, and this trend will continue in the coming week. We'll see the prices heading upward. If you want, you can close your buy trades at 61.8% retracement or a little higher, but as soon as you see a sign of exhaustion or price rejection, it's not able to go up, then you can close your trades, enter into a sell trade there. That's for Australian dollar. Now looking at New Zealand dollar, here we were seeing the same thing. The price was struggling to go up here, with this orange line was the resistance, and we have seen the price dip down here. Then it bounced again from this bottom of the previous low, and then it's starting heading upward. And this has broken above this 50-day EMA, and our target was this top of this candle here around 4.6450, and that's where the price will be heading this week. We'll be looking forward to close our buy trades around 0.6450, and that's where we'll see if there is a huge red candle or sign of rejection around this orange line, which is at 0.65, and we'll enter into a sell trade. Now looking at the Swiss franc, here we were saying that the price may struggle to go up all the way to 1.00. That did not happen. Rather, it reached to almost 0.9950, and then we have seen that the price started going down. It has not only broken this ascending channel, but also it has broken below this 50-day moving average. So this is where I was telling traders that we will not enter into any sell trade. We'll stay away from this pair and reanalyze it. So here you can see that the price is now going down, and the RSI is very low, so I would say stay away from this pair for now. We know that it's quite oversold, and we may see a little bit bounce here this coming week, and we may retest this 50-day EMA as it catches up here. So if you see a sign of rejection, price is not able to break above this 50-day EMA in the coming week, and you see it's making inverted hammer or a shooting star around 0.9910, at that point you can enter into a sell trade, and we'll see the next leg down going to the bottom here, which is at 0.9750. Now looking at the pound USD, here you can see the price action. It went parabolic and it's been going up. All the indicators are invalid here because of the news from Brexit vote that was expected, but it's been delayed now, so we don't know how the market will react on Monday morning to that decision. This may be very volatile. So based on that, I think if you had taken a buy position like I was forecasting last week, the price may go up to this orange line here around 127.50 or 128. That's where the traders were expected to close their buy trades, but it has gone further up. So I think this is a great opportunity to take your profit, and this was a fantastic opportunity to make about another 400 pips of profit. But here, if the price opens up with a huge gap up or below this level, then I would say immediately close your position, because you may see very high volatility in this pair in the coming week. If you see the price is heading downward here at 127.50 and it bounces from here, then you can take another buy position, and then it will go back up to 129 to 130. Now looking at gold, here we were saying that if the price stays above this 50-day EMA, then you can enter into a buy trade. If it breaks below that, we will wait for the price to reach down here around 1450 level. But here we have seen that the price has been going sideways, and this is really not good for the long-term traders. It's a very short range in which the day traders can play, but in the coming week, I would say Keep watching the price action and see where it's heading. If it continues to fluctuate between this orange line at 1500 level and 1450, then based on that you can take a buy or sell position. Break above this 1500 level would send this back to the top here initially to 1525 with extension to 1550. Also here you can see it's making a little bit W pattern, but we have to wait for the price to break above this orange line, which is at 1500. If it's not able to break above that and continues to do sideways, then stay away from it. And if it breaks below this 50-day moving average, then enter into a sell trade. We'll wait for the price to go down here around 1450, and if it bounces from here, then we'll enter into a buy trade again. So that's there for the coming week, but thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe to my channel and leave your feedback in the comment section. Thanks.